Hey everybody, it's Harold here from JourneyThroughLinux.com. What we're doing today is loading Internet Explorer onto your Ubuntu box. I know a lot of people say, oh, you can't install Internet Explorer onto Ubuntu. You can only install like Firefox, Opera, and maybe even Google Chrome with some effort. But no, I tell you today we will be installing Internet Explorer, and I'll show you how. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and do sudo space pico slash etc slash apt slash sources dot list. And that's going to be the part where all the sources are for your repositories for any of the updates that you do. So what happens is Ubuntu puts all these different URLs in it, and basically that's where you go to get your your updates, your application, things of that nature. And we're just going to add just two little lines into it. So let's see here. This is the two lines we're going to add here. Okay, so the two lines we're going to add here is going to be deb http slash us.archive.ubuntu.com slash ubuntu, and then it's going to say edgy universe, and then the other one is going to be a deb at http colon slash slash wine.budgetdedicated.com slash app. Then it says edgy main. Now after we do this, we're going to write this out to a file. Alright, now that we've wrote that out to the file, go ahead and write our next command line here. Next command that we're going to put in here is going to be wget -q and then the URL to a file that we're trying to get. We're going to pipe that into a sudo app-key add. And the point of this is that we're downloading a privacy key and then adding it to our repository list. So, and also the wget, just to give you a little information on the wget. The way it works is that if you know where a file is, let's say you know where a binary file is that you need to use to compile on your computer, but you have no browser, if you type a wget and you type in the full path of where that file is located at, it will actually download it from the website straight to the machine. It has a nice cool little GUI to it too. So, or a little ASCII GUI, I guess you could say. So here we go. It finished it. It says OK. We're good to go on that. Now, from here, we're going to go ahead and do a sudo app get update. And what it's going to do is just going to run an update, make sure everything's running smoothly. And then from here, let's see, it says it's got the packages. And from there, we're going to go ahead and do a sudo app get install wine cab extract. Those of you who are new to Linux, Wine is a Windows emulator that Linux actually uses to basically load Windows applications. Now, I have seen people, and I have heard of people who've loaded full-on Windows video games like Crysis onto Linux boxes using Wine. Just like any emulator, you're going to need a lot of horsepower to do something like that. For me, I'm not sure how you would go about and doing those kind of things because I never really learned the gaming aspect of Linux. I've learned more so I guess the practical and the business application of it. So things like that are outside of my realm. But if somebody knows of a good tutorial, and you can email me a link at harold@journeytolinux.com, I'll be more than happy to go through it here, make a video of it so you guys can see how it's done. So go ahead and finish this up here. Now I know this video seems kind of jerky. It's like, oh, how did these texts magically appear on the screen? Well, I've been pausing the video because there's a lot of typing going on here, and I want to make this video as quick as possible. So we're going to go ahead and let this install, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So everything finished installing here. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next part of our installation. It's typing in another really long wget. Alright, so what we're going to do is do a wget and download the latest binaries for Internet Explorer 6 or Internet Explorer. And there you go. Downloads quick, don't it? So TAR ZX VF IE unpacks itself. We're going to go ahead and get in there. There's a file here. And we're going to do okay, there it is. So I want to install the Adobe 9. I want IE6, of course. US, why not? I only speak English anyways. Hit OK. Now I'm just going to go ahead and let this do the install. I'll be right back. Alright, and it's done. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and close this bad boy here. What I would suggest is downloading like a cool looking icon for this, but this is what the actual icon is going to look like when it's done. You're going to double click on this bad boy. You're going to mark it as trusted. Oh, there you go, it changed for you. Last time I did this, it didn't do the change for me. It just, well, never came up. So let's go ahead and run it. Hey, check it out. It's Internet Explorer. If I go down to Tools, Internet Options, there goes the Internet Options of Internet Explorer. And if I go down to Help and About Internet Explorer, it says, I'm running Internet Explorer 6. Well, there you go. Internet Explorer 6 on Linux. Well, if you have any other questions or need the steps, make sure you go to journeythroughlinux.com to get all the steps of what we just did. Any questions, you can always email me on the contact form on the Journey Through Linux website. Till then, I'll talk to you guys later and enjoy IE.